Well, here on the Isle of Man, we're getting ready for the Isle of Man Sports Awards, and every year we always have a lovely, big, huge name, and we can't get much bigger than Louis here because I'm a Strictly Come Dancing fan. So forget all about your sport. That was the thing that I know you from, but I suppose it still carries out. You know, you get recognised for all sorts of different things.
Yeah, you know, now when I talk to people, they stop me for all different things: gymnastics, masked dancer, Strictly.
You've done a few shows, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done a few. Yeah, Dot, who I was just sat next to on the flight out here, she recognised me from Strictly.
Fantastic. So. Well, here you are. So with your sports hat on, I mean, what, a couple of silvers, almost got the gold. We shouldn't talk about that because it's very upsetting just to think about that, isn't it? Still.
Yeah, 2 silvers, 2 bronze, 4 Olympic medals.
You were robbed of that gold, weren't you?
I mean, it was silver on a technical, wasn't it? Technically a gold medal. But I was the only silver medalist to get an MBE, so recognition, you know, from the highest order feels pretty good.
Well, you made it to the Isle of Man. I know it's been difficult with the fog. Your first visit, isn't it?
Yeah, first visit. I'm glad to finally be here. Yeah. Tried to get here yesterday. Almost ended up in Belfast today because of diverting us.
Were you going round and round?
Round and round and round in circles. And then it got to a point where I think they needed to take us to Belfast for fuel, and then there's a little opening.
You made it.
But the pilot never told us that we were landing in the Isle of Man, so everyone thought we were in Belfast when we landed.
You know, you might not get back off, by the way. You might be here for a while.
I mean, no. it doesn't matter. I mean, landing in Isle of Man was beautiful.
Tonight, I mean, you're the guest of honour. I think you're making awards. You're actually having a little chit chat with people, and obviously being here and inspiring the next generation. That must be quite awesome. They must look up to you, right? It
is very good. It's very nice. I mean, we've got an action-packed day. You know, club visits, talking to the kids, and then obviously tonight the awards. But it's nice to come and kind of interact with these kids, give a bit of inspiration, interact with the kind of the grassroots. I never really had anyone like that when I was young. So I think kind of to see it in the flesh, to show what's possible, just helps that belief go a long way. Good.
Well, what's next for you? Celebrity Big Brothers and things. You're still playing that? If it comes your way, if your agent rings you up, will you be on our TVs doing something like that?
I kind of stay away from reality.
Really?
Yeah, I tend to like shows that I'm either learning something or is a challenge.
Right.
Because believe it or not, I don't really like meddling too much in the kind of celebrity world, and I like to dabble, if that makes any sense. So I like to come in on the right kind of show, something like Strictly. I'm challenging myself, because at heart I'm always an athlete. I like to work hard, I like to challenge myself, and those shows give me a little taste of what it was like again being an athlete. You know, challenging yourself and working hard at something and learning something new. So those kind of shows I like to do. So we'll see.
Talking about Strictly, was that one of the most bonkers moments of your life when you won? I mean, the following that show has, the millions and millions that watch that, it's religiously, it puts your profile way up there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was a crazy time. I'm not going to lie. Going straight from the 2012 Olympics,
right,
which again at the time was a crazy experience, and then going straight into Britain's biggest TV show, it was mental. And I was only 23 years old, still kind of finding my feet as an adult, as a man, and now then just stumbled my way through this kind of stardom.
You had the hips, man. You had the hips.
It was crazy, but no, it was great fun.
Yeah.
And I learnt a lot as well. I learnt a lot about myself, and it was great.
They're about to have an all-star cast one day, aren't they? You'd probably go back. Would you go back if they asked you, for a special?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I would love to do Strictly now, knowing what I know.
Yeah.
Because I've done so many dance shows since. I've done West End shows, theatrical shows, and I feel like I've really improved as a performer. Mm-hmm. I feel like 90% of Strictly, I had like an athlete straight face on, whereas now I'd feel it would be very different.
Well, I say you got the moves, you have the hips. That's pretty important in that show, right?
It is very important. I remember Darcy Bustle saying I had snake hips.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a great experience, and I'd love to do it again.
Well, welcome to the Isle of Man. It's not always foggy. Have a great time tonight, and inspire these kids to do things, because obviously we go into the Commonwealth Games, whereas the Isle of Man has a team, which is quite important that we have our own access to these major events. Very big.
No, it's good, and I've rubbed shoulders with Alex Hedges, who's a good friend of mine at the Commonwealth Games as well. So it's great, and I wish you guys the best of luck, and I'll carry on doing my best to inspire.